recently had one of those no sleep nights, let's watch sunrise. One of my children cried literally from when I put them to bed until the next morning. Crying. Picked up the baby, didn't work. Food, comfort, nothing. So by the time the next morning came, we decided let's go to the doctor. So we went to the doctor and I asked the doctor, when do I know something's serious? Like when do I know if, God forbid, we need an emergency room? I mean, the child was crying the entire night. And my doctor said that's exactly it. If your child was crying, doesn't mean the child's doing good, but it means that the child's okay. If the child becomes lethargic, run to the emergency room. Because crying is a good thing. It's a healthy thing. It's another person telling you, something hurts me and I need you. We live in a world where it's dangerous to need. It's dangerous to cry out. Because crying out for help is seen as a weakness. The first time my husband came to pray at my synagogue, he walked out and he came like this. I said, what's wrong? He said, I can't hear. I said, why can't you hear? He said, I've never been to a synagogue where they scream so much. From the beginning of tefillah all the way to the end, they don't stop screaming. I said, of course they're screaming. Because they're having a conversation with Hashem. And when things hurt, you cry. You scream. You don't just lay back over there and mumble some words. You scream. You ever see when people drop their cell phones and the phone cracks? Yeah. I've yet to meet the person who says, my screen cracked. All right. You ever see somebody after their project fails? They scream. Why do people scream? We scream because things hurt. And when things hurt, we cry out for help. In a book called The Unfaithful Angels, the writers critique the social workers. They say in today's world, social workers have tried to become what we call cheap psychologists. You can't afford the $300. There's to come to us for $180. We'll give you similar sessions. But the truth is the two fields are really different. Where psychology very much deals with the individual, social work is social. It's about making structural, systemic change. Right? It's not just about helping the homeless person. It's about understanding homelessness and how to tackle it. It's not just about helping the poor. It's about understanding what in the welfare system does or doesn't work. And the critique is that we've glorified the individual. To the extent that somebody can be independent, that marks success. If you never need anybody, you're up there on the ladder. If you need, you're a weakling. And that's not true. Human beings, from when we're born until we die, are needy individuals. We need others. We need family. We need friends. We need community. Because as individuals, we can do well, but we can't do great. We can't change the world. Because we need each other. But we're afraid. We're afraid to cry out because crying out looks weak. Now, to be fair, there's certain people you never want to need. The ones who take advantage of you, the ones who exploit you. Those aren't the kind of people we need. My dad, every other Saturday night, has an entire group of men his age come on over. It's his cohort. Why do they come? They come, they eat, they sing, they tell stories of holy tzaddikim, they learn together. They're there to support each other. And in my old community, every cohort has the exact same thing. The men have their groups, the women have theirs, the age brackets are divided up. Because nobody can survive alone. You know, when you fall and you're all alone, you get really bruised. But when there are 60 people holding you, you don't fall. And even when you do fall, everybody rushes to help you get up. It's okay to need. More than it's okay. It's part of who we are. And I'm asking you, let's start crying out. Let's start asking each other for the help we need. Because if we're going to be there to support each other, to give each other the mutual aid, I need you, you need me, so let's do this together. Let's be there for each other. Then I guarantee you when we turn up and say, Hashem, we need you. We have each other. But without you, we can't do it. then I guarantee you, he's going to stretch his arm out and say, come, let me help you. Because if you're okay with saying I need, I'm there. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of reaching out. Because it takes somebody big. It takes somebody great to say I can't. Pretending to be able to survive alone, yeah, the world tells you that's success. But it's not true. It's not true. To be able to say I can't, I need, that's somebody big. Let's become big. Let's become bigger.